In narration, Rachel Wilde explains that she's a special kind of lawyer who hunts down people who hide their debts behind legal loopholes, straddling the line between legal and illegal, black and white. She reveals that she learned everything she knows from a man named Braxton. Braxton is hired to recover a colossal billion-dollar debt from Manny Salazar, who runs operations from a private island. Salazar agrees to pay, believing the matter is settled, but his henchman Olafson shoots Braxton and his security detail, voiding the agreement and plunging the case back into jeopardy. Rachel pushes back with confidence, meeting Salazar's top attorney, William Horowitz, to secure a path to Salazar and the debt. Horowitz proves cagey, warning that reaching Salazar will be costly and that Salazar's accountants guard the money's hiding places. When Salazar won't budge, Rachel negotiates a higher cut, 10%, on the condition that she recovers the full amount, insisting that no one else can close this deal. To pull off the recovery, she calls in her two trusted operatives, Sid and Bronco, experts in surveillance and extraction. The plan unfolds across continents and oceans. Sid travels to Saudi Arabia to target Salazar's hotel development and disrupt local authorities, creating enormous financial penalties for Horowitz's client. Bronco heads to Salazar's island and sabotages an oil rig, triggering further losses. Horowitz calculates that Rachel's team is costing Salazar roughly $28 million a week, and he advises Salazar to settle for $300 million, a figure Salazar considers, especially after Horowitz explains the accountant Wolfgang's money moves are unknown to Rachel. The hunt intensifies as Sid infiltrates Wolfgang's world. Posing as an investor at a party, he gifts a backgammon loss to place a tracking device in a statue, which becomes a crucial bugging tool for Rachel's hackers. A team of operatives, including Baker, Reyes, Dunn, and Moreno, is assembled to secure a safe house, gather weapons, and plan an extraction. The group maps 3 potential escape routes: a car exit, a helicopter escape, or a perilous foot route via a trapdoor across a ravine. They also engineer a massive trap called the Banana Pie to disable pursuing vehicles and even practice an improvised jail exit if needed. A bold move places Sid in a position to observe Salazar's penthouse, and Rachel's team continues to pry the many layers of Salazar's assets free in court. As assets are released, Rachel wins a legal skirmish that freezes Salazar's private jet and yacht, inflaming Salazar's fury. He schedules another round, while Olafson tracks the safe house's location. A crucial moment arrives when Sid and Bronco slip into Salazar's penthouse to secure the meeting, and Salazar and Horowitz present a counteroffer of $400 million. Rachel stands firm, demanding the full billion. The standoff escalates into a tense standoff that ends in a chaotic shootout as the team attempts to extract Rachel from the island. The operation reaches a fever pitch as Horowitz tries to push a settlement, and Salazar's fortune is pulled through the courts, with Rachel orchestrating the seizure of Wolfgang's holdings, over $1 billion in revenue, so the legal system can reach the money. After a climactic exchange, Rachel reveals that she has finally secured the full amount, but the victory is bittersweet. The team confirms that Salazar will be extradited to testify against Spencer Goldstein, the financier behind the scheme, and Bobby, Rachel's destination in this web of power, will bear responsibility for what follows. 3 months later, Rachel hides away in a desert retreat, still awaiting payment. A grim discovery brings swift danger. She returns to her tent to find the others dead, Olafson abducting her, and Bobby's office suggesting that something is terribly wrong. The captors demand the return of Salazar's vehicles, a demand that forces Rachel's team to mount a daring rescue. The extraction sequence unfolds with a blend of deception and courage. Sid and Bronco disguise themselves as EMTs, infiltrate Salazar's jail, free Rachel, and race into the night as gunfights erupt around them. A brutal chase follows, with the team leading their enemies through planned booby traps. The Banana Pie trap disables several pursuers, and Baker makes a heroic, though costly, sacrifice to detonate explosives and protect the group, allowing the others to escape across a ravine via zip line to ATVs. A helicopter is destroyed by a rocket launcher, and the team eventually reunites at a boat waiting offshore. They depart the island, though the mission's losses weigh heavily on everyone. In the aftermath, a payoff finally lands, and Rachel confronts Bobby about the costs of greed and the mess that followed. Bobby insists Salazar has vanished, but flashbacks reveal a plan to keep the necklace of deception intact. Sid and Bronco stage Salazar's capture by posing as EMTs, sedating him, and shipping him to Miami. They alert the FBI and prepare to use Salazar as state testimony against Spencer Goldstein, but Rachel's warning to Bobby hints at a dangerous turn. With the truth exposed, Bobby may face consequences from higher-ups who want to control the outcome.